and welcome. My name is Alicia G. I sing, I dance, I DJ, and more. You're just tuning in. Welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G. We have a special guest today. Her name is Paige Love. And let's put it this way. She's a wild woman. And she's also a cam girl too. Oh yeah. Guys, we're just tuning in. Anyone showing love, thank you so much. It's a featured show here. I do every Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't be shy, just say hey, and welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G. And also, it's Zedder's wifey too. Oh yeah. You're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few short moments here. Our special guest will be lining us. So we can start the exclusive one-on-one interview with Paige Love. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and let the festivities begin. Guys, if you're following, sharing, tap on that screen. I think it's going to be a great, fun-filled show. And here we go. Are you ready? What's up, Miss Paige Love?
Good, how are you? It's good to see you.
I am falling out of control as always. So, welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G and our featured special guest of the night, the one, the only, Paige Love. She's also a BIGO wifey of the one and only editor. She's also a wild woman. She's a cam girl and a mama too.
I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
I'm very excited. No, honestly, I freaked out. So when Zed texted me, he told me, he's like, hey, would you want to be on the show? I freaked out. I was like, what? Yeah. And then you messaged me and I was on my live. And so I was like freaking out. I mean, I've been a huge fan since day one. And so I was like freaking out on my live. I'm like, guys, like, you have no idea what this means to me. Like, I looked like a total spaz. But it was worth it. So I'm very excited.
Okay, so let's start off. We're going to ask some questions here. We need to know all about Paige, from little Paige to what Paige is doing now, about Vego, to maybe even making her even blush. We'll have to see. So guys, we're just tuning in. Welcome to Spill the Tea with yours truly, Alicia G, our special featured guest, Paige Love. Guys, you're following, sharing, tapping on that screen. Remember guys, all social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TT, and more, all AliciaGWorld, www.AliciaGWorld.com. Is to all social media, merchandise, music, and more. Guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Girl, you want to shout out your social media as well?
Yeah. So mine is Paige Love _ Paige Love _ official. I just had changed it, and that's on my Insta.
Paige Love, is that really your name? You don't have to say your, real name, but is that your name?
No, it's not my real name.
How did you come up with the name Paige Love? You don't have to say your government name, but basically, how did you come up with the name?
I've always loved the name Paige. It's always been a name that I always wanted to name my daughter one day. And I always wish that my name was Paige. And so I was like, just growing up, I always wanted it. It was either between that or Jamie and Jade. Those were like names I loved for some reason. And so kind of just growing up, I kind of just like, I want my name to be this. And so then when I came here, I kind of had the opportunity to kind of have fun with it and be like, hey, I can pick something that's fun. And so I did Paige. And then the love part came, trust me guys, I was not trying to sound like a porn star, okay? But it turned out that way, that it sounds like a porn star. And so I really was not trying to do that. And thank you guys. And so I just really am a bubbly, kind, like I think of myself as kind, and loving. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do Paige Love. Let's do like that. And so I kind of just put it together in one day, honestly. But the Paige part came from just loving the name, period. So.
There you have it. So, Paige, where did you grow up?
Okay, so I grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have been here. Yeah, I've been here my whole life, and I don't know. I don't think I ever would leave. Honestly, I love Las Vegas. I think it's amazing. But yeah.
You definitely have beautiful weather, that is for sure. Gorgeous weather, like year-round. I live in upstate New York, y'all, so yeah, my weather, parka, Uggs, it's cold, like,
right.
So do you have any brothers, sisters, big family, little family?
Yeah, I have 3 older sisters. I am the baby of the family, so yeah.
Okay.
And then of course, then they have their little ones as well, their husbands and things like that. So we have quite a big family, I feel like. So that's nice.
So school life for Paige, how was school life? Were you the popular one? Were you like the partier? Were you the troublemaker? Were you the jokester? Were you the liked a lot of men? I don't know.
I am a huge metalhead.
Player.
You know, it's so funny because
wait, what?
So it's funny because I'm a real metalhead, and so I like metal music, rock music. So kind of like growing up, I already kind of, at first I was more preppy, and so I did cheerleading. I've horseback rode my whole life, so I've always horseback rode. So it's always been like a standard, but I did cheer for a little bit. And then like 9th grade, I kind of switched into like my punk scene. And so then I was more like punk rock girl. I was like, and it's so like weird to say because I'm like opposite of this, but I was like the tough girl. I had really tough friends. I did not hang out with anybody in my school because to me they were too soft. And I went to a private school, and it was really strange. And I don't know. I just was always a big rock head, metal head. I actually skateboarded for a little bit. I don't know. I kind of was that person, but I had a lot of friends, so I was actually considered popular in my school. That I did win actually homecoming, but I didn't get homecoming because I didn't play sports. But it's so funny because like we had like our brand of popular girls there, but they weren't nice. Like they weren't nice people, and so like we had them, but no one liked them. But they were branded as popular kids. But I was always nice to everybody. As I kind of stopped making people think I was like so tough and kind of like let them kind of see that I was a kind person. They kind of got over the aesthetic wise because I would do the dark lips, like the dark lipsticks, the dark eyes, and all that. And once they got over that, then they kind of saw me for me. So, but just rock girl.
Like, were you a partier? Like, did you like go to any crazy parties, or were you the one throwing the parties? We want to know about Paige.
Right.
Like, tell us a little bit.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I definitely went to parties. I was always that girl that was, I was the go-to for the party supplies, if you know what I mean.
Spill the tea, girl. Spill the tea.
I was definitely.
What type of supplies are we talking?
Those naughty supplies that nobody should be doing. You know, just
like a little bit more in detail.
Well, like marijuana or like harder things. Like, you know, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. On here, I don't know.
I gotcha. Wild woman. Okay.
But so I would show up to the parties.
Wolf supply. How? Wolf supply.
Wolf supplies. Ow.
But were you the one going to the parties, or were you the one having the party?
I only hosted like a few parties, but I usually would just go because I knew better. My parents would kill me they would see a trashed house and die. And so I knew better than that. So we just went to like our main people's place, and we just partied with there. Literally every night the cops would be called, and it was crazy because it was just dubbed as the party house. And the crazy, it's really nuts because their parents were there, and so his mom like let it happen, and she would hide us. Like I remember being so young and like not so young, but like being like 16 and hiding in a bathroom, and then like scurrying from the bathroom upstairs to like underneath the freaking bedroom, like and under the bed. And it was crazy when I think about it. Like, and I am a mom, and so when I think about that, I'm like, that's chaos. Like, that is so nuts. So thank you guys, thank you. But I don't know, it's just insane to me. Like, well, my past when I think about it. But it was fun.
Okay, so Paige is definitely a party girl. What about on the dating side? Like, was it like more than one guy at a time? Multiple boyfriends?
Well, I've always been more of like a relationship type person. And so honestly, it's so funny because a lot of people, because of how I am, and because I do dance on here and I act a certain way, it's funny because people actually would think that I was like a huge like slut or something. And it's actually funny because I've always been the relationship girl. I was always one that had a boyfriend, and for a long time. And so I never really, there was only like one moment in my life where I think I was like dating like two guys, but we weren't like a couple. So it was just dating. And so that was like when I was becoming a little bit more mature.
Hey, I don't judge. I don't want to know. It's the AGR. We just all want to know. It's not me, just the AGR. We want to know. So like first job out of school, like.
I actually worked for my dad. So I was secretary.
Oh, okay.
It would be nice and easy. So yeah.
So what was the first job?
I did secretary work. So my dad is a doctor here in Las Vegas, and so him with doing that, then I would work secretary work, and do that for a little bit, and then I did that, and then honestly I just stopped and had my baby afterwards. So.
First car.
Oof. Oh my goodness. Okay. I had a Grand Jeep Cherokee. It was white, and it was ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. It was the ugliest thing in the world. I did like awful things to that car. It was bad. Like it was a hand-me-down. It was my sister's at first, and I remember thinking,
when you say awful things, like what type of awful things, girl? What type of awful things?
So because I'm a horseback rider, I put like these hideous stickers on the side of my car. It was pink, hot pink, glittered out barrel racers. Like, so it's like a horseback rider going around a barrel, and it was the ugliest thing in the world. And I thought it was so cool. Like I was like, oh, that's just so badass. And like it's like huge, like on both my like sides of my car. Yeah. I was like, oh gosh, what was I thinking?
Hey, everyone likes their own thing. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Guys, we're just tuning in and welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G and our special, beautiful featured guest, Paige Love. She's your following, sharing, tap on that screen. And learning all about little Paige to Paige Now to BIGO Paige, and we're gonna make you all blush, have some fun, laugh, little giggles, and let's do it. What do you say? Let's do it. Boom, boom, baby. Okay, so I have my question on the phone, so don't think I'm texting, guys. Don't think I'm texting.
Oh, you're fine. I'm actually sharing out right now too. I forgot to share out before.
So I hear from a little birdie you may be a cam girl. Is that true?
So it's not well. What would we do with OF? I don't know if I can say it fully, so I don't want to say it fully. So I do OF.
That's all.
I've never actually done like real like cam stuff before. I'm too afraid. Honestly, it's scary because I'm an esthetician where I live in Las Vegas, but the thing is, it's like estheticians, we do well, but with COVID and everything, it wasn't too great. I didn't have any work, and so that's when I actually found Vego. But before Vego, I started my OF, and I was like thinking, okay, maybe I can do this and see how it works out. And it did really well, actually, and I made actually really good money. And I mean, I did do like I used to do like privates, like one-on-ones, like on SC, and so I did that for a little bit. But then it felt honestly morally wrong for me at the time. I felt really guilty, and I didn't feel right about it. It felt icky, and so I stopped doing it. I cut it all off. I stopped. Then I started Bigo, and then I started it back up, and now I'm fine with it. So now I'm like, it is what it is. Like, girls gotta survive.
Sometimes it's like, what the F, right? What the
So it's like.
So how long have you been doing cam girl stuff?
So it's only been a year and a half. So because I joined Bigo, so it's been about since I've joined here pretty much. So maybe 2 years, we'll say, off and on 2 years.
What inspired you to become a cam girl?
You know, it's so funny. It was actually an ex-boyfriend. I never even knew about it. Like, I knew about it, about things like that, but I never knew about like OF. And OF to me was more like down low. Oh my gosh, that. And so I was like hearing from him. He's like, oh yeah, people start these OFs. It's like where their fans go, and it's not quite like PORN. It's not like super intense, and it's not like the real cam girl sites, like where they're like the chatters and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, and so I was learning more about it. And then honestly, it just came one time when COVID happened, where I was like, I need to hustle. Mom mode kicked in, and there's only so much I could do as an esthetician with COVID that I just was like, F it. Like, I have to take a chance right now. I'm kind of gonna go a certain way. Maybe I don't really want to go, but it's a way that maybe could help. And it did help. I mean, tremendously at that time. It did. And so I don't really regret doing that. So it's kind of like, I mean, it's me. It is what it is. To me, it's survival.
Does your family know anything about
that?
So
my family, they don't, but they've heard. I actually had my ex-boyfriend. He was really upset because I would not get back together with him, and so he actually went to them recently, actually, and told them. And so I don't know. We haven't really talked about it, honestly, and she hasn't said like my family's pretty cool. Like, we're pretty open, and like we used to be very, very close. And just recently, we haven't had time to get together, but they're pretty understanding people, and so I'm not really worried about it. But I don't know what they think right now. We haven't spoken about it, so it's kind of just like there.
What is the most exciting part about becoming a cam girl?
The exciting part, I think, is when you hear feedback, and just like even being on Vego. Honestly, I get it more here than there. Like when you have people like missing you, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, it's really good to see you," and like we've been waiting for you. That is a really good feeling. And it's not really more. It's more, I guess, to Vego world, honestly, than cam girl sites. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jenny. See right there. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, see? No, but I don't know. I think also it's helped my confidence a lot too, which I don't know. I didn't think that would happen because I always fluctuate. I have hyperthyroid and then hypothyroid, so my weight fluctuates. And so it made me more secure, honestly, with myself. I don't know. I got used to it.
Okay, so have you ever became like attracted to a client?
Oh, what?
Ever like became attracted to one of your clients?
Oh, one of my clients. No, I haven't. And it's well, actually,
that was funny.
Yeah, like, because I usually keep it very professional, so I've never had any clients that ever like had stood out or anything like that. And you just have to like have a mindset when you go into it.
Wrong with you? Like, dude, what's the craziest? Woo! Go for it. Spill the tea, girl. Spill the tea.
Really try hard not to judge people. I really try, and it's like, okay, so this person was like, wanted me also, because they're trying to scam you. A lot of people try to scam you, and they want to get it for free. So they want to see you for free. And then they say afterwards they'll pay you. And it's like, no, you won't. You're not going to pay me after. It's like, no, thank you. And so it's like, they asked me, one person said, I'll give you $2,000 if you toilet seat, clean up your bathroom, pretty much, with my mouth, is what I've had somebody say. And I was like, you're disgusting. And I blocked him. And then the other one, which is honestly, this one's like the worst one, I think. This is really vile. So this one was, can you please grab your daughter's underwear and let me see them? I flipped out, and I honestly was like, I didn't even know what to do with that one. I was like, yeah, it's disgusting. It was horrible. There's some.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't even know I was mom. They just go, well, actually, no, they did know, because I said milk, I think. Yeah.
Any other craziest one?
That's gross. I don't know. I don't believe so. Not that I can think of. Not that I can think of right now.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
That is nasty. All right. What?
Actually, Zed doesn't get any. Sorry, Alicia. I had to say that. Just tell us about the ones that customs that Zed gets.
What is one of the craziest customs you have done?
I had one recently, actually. It was a video that somebody wanted me to do. That was I was cheating on my boyfriend in the video, right? Or no, they were cheating on me. That's what it was. I had found out that they were cheating on me, and that they were cheating on me, and I had found out, right? And so then I get angry, and then I take some objects and make love with those objects. And it's like PG. It's not like anything like crazy. It's like certain like little things, but and that was like a pretty wild one. Sorry, Alicia.
Oh, you're good. Hey, I don't judge. Let's go to this one. How does it feel to be one of Zediter's wives? Like, how many wives does Zediter actually have? Is there any jealousy? Tell us a little more.
No jealousy. If anything, yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's just good spirit. It's just a good, fun thing to do here. And the thing is, it's like, I always kind of make fun of it because I'll even like pay more attention to the wives. So I kind of like to hit on the girls more. So especially like during after party, which is where I dance the most at, I hit on the ladies the most because I want them to feel beautiful and I want them to feel special. And so I'm going to hit them up and give them gifts and all that while we're dancing. And I love to show them all love. And so if anything, it's kind of fun. Thank you guys. Thank you. But it's kind of fun to do that and kind of tease on him a little bit. And so just like with Natty Snow, like I'll like constantly like do this like Natty Snow. And he'll if anything, Zach gets a little jelly sometimes. But no jealousy. But it's just fun.
Is it so no rivalry? Like who gets better tonight?
No.
Three ways. Oh, spill the tea.
No.
Spill the tea.
No, we have done a three-way call. You're right. We've done a three-way call before. That's true. No, it's so funny. His editor's supposed to start way too much. It's so funny. Right? Oh yeah, I did tell Z that. I told him, I was like, you know what? I was like, you gotta be careful, or I'm gonna make sure that you're cuckolded, and that me and his wives are having a good old time, and he's just like fed to the wolves, pretty much on the sidelines. So I said, you gotta be careful. No, Zed's been very good to me. He's definitely been great.
Zedder's a good hubby. Is Zedder a good hubby?
He is. He's always taken care of me.
Okay.
Yeah, always, since day one, since I met him. He really has. And that's true friendship right there. Like, yeah.
Guys, you're just tuning in. Welcome. My name's Alicia G. I'm interviewing the beautiful Paige Love here on Spill the Tea with Alicia G and our beautiful special wild guest. If you're following, sharing, tap on that screen. Say hey. So we're going to learn a little more about Paige here. Some more questions. Okay. Are you a dominatrix?
So, I have to play dominatrix a lot. A lot of my fans like that. But in real life, I'm way more submissive. They call it a submissive brat, is what they call it, is what essentially I am. So, yeah. Yep.
What is the craziest dominatrix type thing you ever did to someone?
Well, again, like honestly, like since I've never really done it in person, it's always been like online, and so I've never really gotten to really play around too much. I think like honestly, it's more tame. I think it's more stuff that's been like done to me is more intense, but I think I don't know, tying them up probably, tying up, let me think, I have to think about that one, let me think. Teasing, I know like teases, but honestly, like again, since I'm not really the dominatrix one, really, I just play that for people, and usually that's me speaking, like that's just me talking. If I did it in person or did it like to them like on cam more, then it would be different, but I'm not really a cam girl, it's more OF, and we kind of just do videos and just put them out there. So it's a little different, but again, yeah, I'm not really dumb.
What's the craziest request you told someone to do? Like, you do?
I don't know. I haven't even gotten put in that situation yet. This not even happened yet. I mean, yeah. It's usually just on Vego, honestly, like at late night. My late night shows like on here. I usually do them here. We get a little frisky.
Okay then.
And so they'll tell me to be a certain way or whatever, like I'll see they'll give, and then I'll do certain things, and you know. But yeah, it's just I'm more submissive, and so if anything, it's done to me more of the crazy stuff.
What's the craziest thing that has been done to you?
Okay, well, I like being tied up and stuff like that. So I think definitely being tied where I've had like hobbles like on my hand. I call them hobbles, but it's like where it goes under the bed, and so you're strapped to the bed, like arms this way, feet that way. So I'm strapped to the bed, kind of getting like little like not like too hard of like crop hits, but kind of getting some like little spanks. Recently, I know there was the last one, there was paint. We had put paint on the crop whip, so every time I got splattered with paint and got a spank. And so that was kind of fun.
Paint and spank. Spank, that's in it. Paint and spank.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Paint elbow, spank it time. Okay, next question. Have you ever incorporated food into food ingestion?
I have.
Ooh, what type of food? What type of food?
Definitely whipped cream. Whipping cream's a lot of fun. Popsicles. Strawberries. I'm trying to think. What else? I don't know what else. I'm sure honestly there's something more.
Latex, hot wax.
You know, I haven't done the hot wax yet. I've not done that. I've not done that yet. I've actually looked online for some that actually are made for that. And I guess, I don't know if it gets as hot or, I don't know. I like a little pain. I don't like too much pain. So, I don't know. I mean, and I've never been with a partner that really likes that much pain. They usually like to be the dominatrix one. And I don't really love hot wax on me. I don't think I would. Maybe I would. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Whips, chains, ball gag.
The ball gag, for me, I haven't done it to them, but for me, I've tried one. They are weird. I don't know. I'm just getting into that BDSM world. And so it's a little bit new. And so I'm kind of being taught some things. But the ball gag, like the one I tried, it was all plasticky and hurt my teeth. And I was like, it's not worth it.
Okay, not the teeth.
No.
Not the teeth. No, don't hurt the teeth.
But I do like I like rope. I love rope and stuff like that. I do. I think that stuff's fun.
Rope chains.
Huh?
Toys.
Toys? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Well, it depends also on your partner. You know, like, if my partner's comfortable with that too.
Oh, do you? Feet toys. Feet toys. Oh my God, feet. Do you got a lot of feet guys?
I don't. I actually don't. I actually don't. Yeah, on Vego I will, but not ever.
Okay, side note, y'all. Craziest request on Vego. Obviously doesn't happen, but craziest request. I'll tell you mine that I'm like, what the hell? You tell me yours.
It's been so long.
Craziest?
It's been so long since I've actually had crazy. Oh no, the diaper guy.
Many times, the diaper guy is a freaker in this room. He is. I think one of the craziest requests here would be show armpit, BB.
Oh yes!
Yes. Really? Dude! Hey, I mean, hey, that's cool. I don't judge. But really, the armpit? The armpit? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
I remember that one.
Person. There are.
And the nose hair guy.
Oh, I never heard the nose hair. No,
He wants to call through my nose. He wants to live in my nose.
I learned something new. Nose hairs.
He said he wants to be my nose and he wants to live there, but then I saw him cheating on me and another girl stream telling her the same thing. So I called him out. I was like, I thought I was the only nose you wanted to live in. Is what I said. I was messing with him.
That bastard.
I know. Oh, already cheating.
That nose hair bastard. Oh, sorry.
I know.
Do you do a lot of dirty talk?
Yes, that's a definite yes.
Okay, that's a quick one. How many hours do you dedicate to camming?
Honestly, it's not that much because mostly I'm on Vego, and so mostly my whole thing is just the Vego world. So that the OF stuff's more of the side work. That's like side stuff I have going just for extra income. I've been trying to put a little bit more work into it because I've had times where
14 hours a week, give or take, on the week with the camming. And how many hours a week on Vego do you do?
Yeah. Too many. Way too much.
let's talk about wildest, craziest dates, girl.
Wildest, craziest date. Well, I think it's like, it's not really like, well, it's kind of wild, and I don't know, it's like it was a good thing, but I actually met somebody on Vego, and was talking to them for quite a while, and then they actually came down to Vegas, and then moved here, and that was a lot of fun, and exciting, and like, it's funny because I never was like,
spill some tea. AGR, we wanna know. We wanna know.
I know, I get all nervous when I get like play with my hair when I get nervous. But so it's so funny because he was a host on here.
Was it dead?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Zed. But it's funny because he was a host on here, and he actually did really well. He was part of the Gala Games and had won. And well, not like won like the name, but like he was in the top 13. And so it's funny, he came down here, and yeah, and then stayed. And so and it's been great, you know, it's been a lot of fun, and I think it was really crazy that I did that though, because I like swore up and down I would never meet anyone from the internet, and I would do that. It's really dangerous, and like told myself all these lies that I told myself. And so yeah, that's kind of crazy to me.
So worst date, like he stole your purse, ran off, stuck you with the bill, like craziest date. Come on.
I have had actually. It's more of just like hanging out with a scumbag, but
that works too.
It was actually like an ex-boyfriend. So I don't know if we'd call it really date, but we were fighting, and at this time we were wild, so it was when I was younger, and yes, we were not the healthiest people at the time, and so, you know, doing illegal substances that you should not be doing, and then and actually I got cleaned up and gotten sober, and I'm in recovery actually, and so I was quite the best back then. Thank you. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. But we were in an argument, and it was about getting sober, and we were supposed to get clean that day, and we were fighting about it. He was driving my car, got so angry that he decided to wreck my car into someone else's car. So he legit hit a car on purpose. Yeah. And it was awful. And it was like, what the heck is like wrong with you? Like, why would any human being like think that this is okay? Or like put someone else at risk like that? And it's like, it's just insane. And it ended up that he didn't go to jail or anything like that. He should have. Like, I 100%, he totally should have. So, it was so dumb. Mm-hmm. I had real winners back then.
Hey, congrats on the clean success, sobriety journey, and best of luck into each and everything you do.
Thank you.
Very, very welcome. Let's find out. Has Paige ever had a threesome?
Yes. I have.
Oh, that was quick.
Yes.
Does Paige like swingers clubs?
I've never been to one. I'm so jealous of a person that I'd be so jelly. I think I could do it, but honestly, like, I like the idea of it. I would love to like try it, but at the same time, I'm so, I'm so protective. I'm so jelly, and just like no one's gonna touch my man type person. And it's like, I don't know, like the claws come out, and like I'm like all in my head like for it. So like I'm all like, oh, that'd be fun. Like let's do that, or let's like have it like let's look up this girl or whatever. And then at the time, I'm like thinking this is a great idea, but then I guarantee afterwards I'd be livid, and then I don't know what would happen. So it's like, ugh. But I like the idea.
The idea, okay. The possibilities maybe in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're gonna tame it down, guys. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G, our special featured guest, Paige Love. She's a wild woman, fun, fun, sweetheart. How did you find out about BIGO? Like, I'm Paige. I'm doing secretary work. Maybe a little OF on the side. And then BIGO.
So
like, how did you find
it was
BIGO?
a client that I have had that was giving me advice during my Cameo time. So when I started the OF, I was actually, at first it was SC. So it was SC, and I was just kind of doing privates on there. And I had met somebody, and he was trying to give me he gave me really good advice, actually. And he told me about the site. And I guess, he knows Livy. Do you know Livy, like Livy Kitty, I believe her name is, on here? She's been on here for a while, too. I just can't remember exactly, but she, I know he knows her very well. And he actually, like, gave me her to reference when he said, hey, watch this girl so you kind of can see what it's like. And so that's how I found out about it, through a client, actually. But he was super good help. Yeah, very helpful.
Paige have, like, a
I
little
don't. No, I need one.
I'm
though.
joking. It's okay if you do. We don't do it. Circle the AGM. I don't want to know. It's the AGM. We just all want to know.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Okay. How long have you been on BIGO? Year and a half. Okay. Best experience?
Oh man, they're all so fun. Honestly, like, it's every night, like, when, like, I don't know, when, like, that just, when you have, like, a good live, and it's just, like, your attitude even feels well, and, like, you're feeling, like, you're just feeling the vibe, you're having fun. I'm, like, my friends are making me laugh where I'm snorting and, like, acting ridiculous, because, like, we have a lot of fun, too. It's not all sexual. It's, like, it's a lot of fun. Like, I'm really a wackadoo, so I'm, like, really weird. And so I like to sing, and I love to just dance and have fun and just make people laugh. And so it's just like when people can get me into that mood, so I have to be brought into that sometimes. And it's like when they can do that, my friends can do that, like people down here are able to make me into that person. It's so fun. And it's like, those are the best. That's like the best memories I have, honestly. And it happens quite often, but it's something I just will never forget. And then honestly, things like this is amazing for me to be meeting you and actually speaking with you like this. That's huge to me, huge. Being featured was huge. My anniversary party was really big. Actually, that was probably a lot of fun too. My Vego anniversary. I think that was probably, that one actually I might have to say was the best thing. Zed had for after party. I danced for after party, and I've been doing that for quite a while with him as well. And he got Guitar God, who I love to death, very dear friend of mine. He got him to perform for my birthday at after party. So I'm dancing there already, but then he had him there. He opened up for us, opened up for me, and then we had my party, but then also did after party at the same time. And it was a night to remember, and just so many people came through, and I could just like feel like the love, and just like, it was just such a good feeling to like know, like, I don't know, sometimes I'll feel kind of like, at times like, man, I'm not like doing as well maybe as I was before, or like certain times like it goes up and down a lot. And so sometimes I'll feel a little like not confident, but it's just nice to know like when those moments though like do come, it's like people are there for you and you can see it, and it's just nice. That's probably the best one, honestly. It was a lot of fun.
Worst experience of BIGO?
Prank calls. It happens now too. So I have somebody that has harassed me for quite a while now, and they're gonna get they're probably gonna get big in their head now because I'm talking about it now. But it happened a long time ago. It started up where I was getting calls on my personal phone, and they would try to get me to freeze on my screen, and they got it through the WhatsApp, something on the WhatsApp, I'm sure. And so they call and call. They have no life because they literally call every second and every minute, and it's ridiculous. And I'm like, who has time for this? And it's like, I don't understand it, because I even was like, I would fix it if I did anything wrong. I would totally apologize if I did something wrong or hurt someone. So, and that's not even in my spirit. So it's so weird. That's probably been the worst thing, because they've gotten me like bananas. They've gotten me like tiny, like stuff like stupid things. So, and it just started happening again. That's probably one of them.
Oh push out the negativity.
Yeah.
The positivity. The best is to come. Just believe.
Right. I think so, Mr. Finn. Oh, no, start with an S? No. Start with an S now.
And how long have you been on BIGO for now?
So it's been, about a year and a half.
Nice. Favorite gift you ever received on BIGO?
I think the love carriage. I've gotten a yacht, but the yacht, I think the love carriage is cuter. And then honestly, like, I don't know, they're all so fun. The firework one's really fun too. And actually I got the high roller's really fun too. And I just got that one recently too. Oh, I don't know. They're all so fun. Probably love carriage.
Animation and oh my god, it's like it comes right out at you. It's like, oh, I'm floating on the yacht with you.
Right.
This is amazing. It's awesome. All they're just spectacular animation.
Right? They did a good job. But the love carriage is fun. You did. And serves it to you.
Is there anything you would like to share or talk about?
Just that I'm just Paige, and I'm in recovery, and I like to talk about mental health. It's like huge to me. I usually get a lot of people that come into my streams wanting to speak about that, or people that have been down in the dumps in a way. I really like helping when I can, and so I'll get a lot of people that come in either that want to commit suicide or are in a really dark place, or an addict that doesn't know what to do, and so we'll talk about it, and they'll come in, and and I'm there to listen, and it's just. And it's not like necessarily like I know anything I'm talking about. I don't. And I tell them that they should definitely like seek, outside help, of course. But at least I can be there to, yes, exactly. But at least I can be there for them to vent. And for somebody to care enough to listen. And I feel like people don't do that enough. I feel like people don't sit there and listen to people. And we need that. We need more people to do that, I feel. So. That's what I don't know. I'm just about that mostly.
The power of positivity can be to achieve anything.
Right? Exactly.
So I have this little thing. So what is the best or funniest, oh my goodness, question that I asked you of the night?
Probably, I'm not gonna lie, it caught me off guard with the cam girl. I didn't even know you knew that. Zed. Zaddy. And so I had no idea that you knew that.
It actually was the pickle.
Pickle Rick! That's so funny.
It actually wasn't you for one Zedder. It was not the Zedder.
That is so funny. That is so funny. Yes, Pickle Rick's a good friend of mine too. I have a little Pickle Rick that I drew. He was asking about it earlier. I still have it. I know. So probably that one. I was like, oh no. I get nervous sometimes. When the ladies know that. I don't know. So.
Judgment free zone here. Judgment free zone. Okay, and I allow the special host to ask me one question. What question would you like to ask me?
Okay. Who is your biggest influencer that you on here that influences you that you can think of, or even outside of here that you maybe think about? Who do you think of like that got you maybe ideas or something like you inspire or that is inspiring to you?
I'm gonna give this one to the AG Army for always encouraging me to do the best I can and cheering me on. I don't try to copy others. I just do me and be me. And I feel in a sick, twisted way, the highest form of a compliment is copying. That's why if you copy me, hey, you know what? I guess I'm doing something right. I don't try to copy others. I do me, and it's shout out to Jeremy for believing in me and encouraging me. You guys are my idols. I appreciate you so much with bottom of my heart because I couldn't do without you each and every day. And I love you guys. From bottom of my heart, you guys are family.
Oh, I love that. I agree with you though. It's about being yourself and, just following who you are. I love that.
Anything else you want to add or tell? Any upcoming events you want to share with us? Anything like that?
Well, we do after party every Friday with Senator, and so we do that at Zephyr_Arch. It's Art. I don't know which way he says it. We have that every Friday. That starts at 11. I usually start dancing around 1 a.m. PST, and that I just go live usually 1 a.m. PST every night, and I try to be on time. But I don't really think there's any crazy events happening. I mean, we had BIGO games happening before, and I did that, but there's nothing really going on right now. It's kind of slow. So, not too much now. But there'll be stuff in the future.
Yes, the best is to come. Just it's been an absolute pleasure. Anything else? Anything at all? Final words, Paige? Anything?
Well, I just want to tell you how grateful I am that you had me here, and it is honestly such that I won and that you won the Bachelorette, and that I won Bachelorette. yes, thank you. But no, just that I'm just really grateful to be here, and that it means a lot to me because I used to, a long time ago, guys, I met her. And I would come into your streams, and I remember you were talking about your wisdom teeth back then, and I was giving you advice on the wisdom teeth, saying how I had my teeth done before, and kind of telling you what to expect. And it was so long ago. That was a while ago. I feel like it was a while ago. And so, and that's when I first met you, and I was like, this woman is so amazing. She's so sweet. And it's you're just so kind and just super nice to me. And I didn't know what to expect really with BIGO, and so it was a really nice thing. And honestly, because of that, I feel like it made me have a more positive outlook on this place. Because a lot of the girls' streams there weren't so nice, and so I really appreciate that. And you made me think of BIGO in a different way, because I knew that if she's here, then there's got to be good people here. Because I don't think that you would be somewhere that something good wasn't coming from. And so then I knew, I was like, okay, well, I think I can kind of trust this place a little bit. A little. I mean, obviously, there's weird people, but but there's good people too, though. So, I really appreciate that.
I appreciate it. Now you got me all happy, Chief. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you.
No, I'm very, very,
Paige,
very...
absolute pleasure. I wish you the best in each and everything. And thank you for being on the Spill the Tea with Alicia G and our special guest, the beautiful, lovely Paige Love. So it's an absolute pleasure and much success and luck in your road to recovery. You got this. Focus on the goal. The best is coming. Just believe, girl.
Right. Thank you so much.
Much love. You got this. It was a pleasure, Paige.
I know. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys later.
See you later, Paige. Much love.
Bye.
Boom, boom, baby.
Boom, boom, baby.
Boom, boom, baby. On 3, boom, boom, baby. 1, 2, 3, boom, baby. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, baby.
Boom, boom.
On 3, 1, 2, boom, baby. That was awesome, guys. I hope you all enjoyed Spill the Tea with Alicia G and our special guest, Paige. She was a sweetheart. It's a ton of fun. Guys, each and every Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. PST, which is 10 p.m. EST, each and every Thursday, Spill the Tea with Alicia G, and at one special guest. Who will be next? I don't know. We will have to just wait and see. Remember, guys, all social media, AliciaGWorld, my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube. Hit that bell for notifications, y'all. BIGO 2, all AliciaGWorld. And check out my website, www.AliciaGWorld.com. And through all social media, music, merchandise, and more in those hot 2022 almost in all bikini calendars. Thanks for watching and thanks for being you. Wishing you peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. Till next time. Oh, and boom boom baby.